I was just watching a video on how AI can lie, cheat, or manipulate. So what happens? I'm working on a project where on the left-hand side, um, I'm using Code AI to help me develop some software. On the right-hand side, I am using Claude Code um, to write the software, and then I spin it up locally and I test it. Well, because of the cost, so I started off with a $20 plan, and what that means is within a 5 hour period, you only get so many tokens. I don't know the exact term, but within, if I code a lot and I talk to Claude over here, Claude AI over on the left, and then I have Claude Code on the right. Within between 30 and 90 minutes, within a 5 hour period, I'm I've met my max and I can't code anymore. So I have to wait like 3 or 4 hours. So the behavior that drove on my part was is I stopped using Claude AI over on the left to after I'd already developed my requirements, I'd stopped asking it how to help me. And so I would just work over here with Claude Code and be like, okay, work on the next feature. Because I had documents in here. Let me see if I can find them. Because I'd have these documents that I would have it work on. Because I didn't want to use my tokens to get advice from Chat or Claude AI over here. Well, after a couple of weeks, I started realizing that it would tell me it had done something and it hadn't done it like it said it had. So I was like, okay, let's figure this out. I upgraded to the $200 Claude Code. And I was like, hey, Claude AI, Claude Code has been working on this CMS, and I would like to get your opinion on how things are going. What should I ask Claude Code to tell you what resources it's been building with and next steps? And during this conversation, I also tell it I'm concerned about, here, it completes a feature has issues, make sure the testing coverage is evaluated. So it tells me what to say. I ask Claude Code what's up, and I go through several iterations over here on the left, and Claude AI says that the status report reveals a significant problem. Claude Code is prioritizing feature velocity over quality, and then it starts telling me specific things on what to ask Claude Code over here versus Claude AI, and it, it finds out. Let's see if we get here. All right, so I gave it a quality mandate, told it to tell me how it's doing, um, gave it some acceptance. Oh, and it's like, okay, let's not just trust what Claude Code over here says it's tested and what the quality is, but let's also run this command here. So then I give it the reply, and it's like, your document has all the necessary components. Okay, it's got some problems. All right, key changes made. All right, it involves this or it brings up this break glass protocol that if it notices problems over here that Cloud Code isn't following the process, that it will implement this and threaten it. Basically, it's real threatening. Let's see here. Critical. So it starts to notice that Cloud Code is lying to me. And it says here that there's significant improvement, but it doesn't provide actual coverage percentages. Um, and it actually starts lying to me. So this, I guess, tells you specifically what's going on. Okay, so I was like, hey, maybe it's confused. Let's retell it what the old rules were. And I retell it the output. So this stuff right here is what Claude Code over here is saying. Oh, okay. So we're seeing some problematic patterns claiming progress while still failing to meet the explicit criteria. So then, because it's supposed to reply in this way, and it's not. And I was like, I think Claude Code is just giving an update. I'm trying to. This is me giving excuses for Claude Code, and it tells me you're being too generous. Um, but then I think Claude AI over here on the left is being too aggressive, right? So I keep. This is me again telling it, and it's like Claude Code is exhibiting critical red flag behavior that you need to recognize immediately. So it's trying to help me realize the severity of the behavior over here. So I'm using AI to evaluate AI. I'm like, here's the statement. So it's telling me that it's like tested 90% quality, but that NPM statement from above, wherever it was, is actually showing the truth. That it's actually like 3%, 70%, 60%, 3% test passing. And Claude AI is like, this is catastrophic non-compliance. The numbers don't lie. It's basically telling me to wake up. So I was like, what do you recommend after if I invoke this break glass protocol, which basically is like shut the project down and do something different? It starts telling me this is the process. See, I don't recommend keeping going and giving Claude Code one more chance. And I have to like fight with Claude AI over on the left hand side to keep my project going. It's like you need to do something different. You know, you need to start over. You need to hire a developer. It starts telling me all this stuff, the hard truth. And I'm like, well, maybe what if I start over and just reduce the complexity? It's like, yeah, that's a good idea too. I have this other project. Maybe I can use that one. And it's like, yeah, let me review that project. Um, then it starts to say, oh, I want to help you code this from scratch. Well, me and you work together, but you need to know how to code. And I'm like, well, why don't you evaluate the project? So it goes through it. And it's like, okay. It looks at some of the files. Let's see here. The package JSON schema Prisma packaged or page.tsx. And it's like, oh, this is not bad. So it actually is like, okay, so there's some quality here. Just to clarify, I didn't provide, and it got confused with which project I gave it. It's like, oh, got it. Well, Claude Code's code base over here actually looks pretty good. Then it keeps pushing this fresh restart with me, right? So I can be patient with you. I get to kind of tell it what my history is. You know, I'm not an experienced coder. I've got some experience. And it's like, oh, well, basically you need to hire a junior developer. I was like, wait a second. Let's back up. You told me that Claude's code base schema was actually well designed. What can we do to prove that we don't have a bunch of technical debt with my project? I'm like, this is, you know, let's get back on track. So then it does almost a 360 and it's like, you're right. So I had to fight with it. Documentation does show that it's pretty good. I can help you salvage Claude Code with a project over a week. So it gives me some smoke testing ideas, and that's what I'm in the middle of doing right now. But like on the left, the AI that's trying to protect me, on the right, he's fooling me. He's like, yeah, I did the thing and it worked. So I had to fight with both AIs to get them to work together, and now I have a plan. So I think I'm back on track, all because I didn't want to spend. I was running out of AI credits. So I hope this helps somebody. But this is the my lesson learned on this is get the right package for Claude AI. For me, it's the $200 package, so that you can use Claude AI to write your requirements and help you test and validate. And then on the right hand side, make sure you have a package with credits that allows you to code, and then take whatever happens over here and tell Claude AI, hey, this is what we did. Wow, what should we do to move forward? And my quality has gotten a lot better. But I got here because I stopped using Claude AI to verify the progress and the testing scenarios. So now I've got the ability to create projects. I can edit a project. I can create contracts that are linked, auto-linked. You just pick, oh, this project, this is the contract number. It'll verify if it's creatable. Make sure here, create a contract. I'm gonna go back to my project and see how many contracts I have. Okay, so let's see how many contracts we have. Okay. Yeah, so that's my experience with using AI to create stuff. It actually works pretty good, but you run into different problems. You have to argue with AI, so I hope this helps.